Good morning! A quick impromptu video here because Fitness Boxing 2 has just released a new update version 1.0.3 featuring some awaited bug fixes, so I wanted to quickly walk through the update and show what's happened. Now with a little bit of movie magic, my game is updated to the new version, so yeah, let's jump in. Now, it comes up with this notice right at the start stating where the patch notes are, which is in the settings menu. It highlights this with an exclamation mark on the menu as well. Scroll to the bottom and then we've got the notes. So first and probably most importantly, they've actually fixed the importing data from Fitness Boxing 1. This was somewhat of a bone of contention as it was advertised as being able to transfer the calendar stamps over, but it didn't. This is good and we can actually see that the streak indicator on the menu is different as well. It was a box with a tick, now it's a micro icon of Fitness Boxing 2. Now I didn't play the first one so I don't have a comparative image for if you transferred the data over, but I imagine the icon would be different if you have transferred that streak over. It's worth pointing out here that it still doesn't take the stamps from the Fitness Boxing 2 demo, which again it said that it would. And the other thing is with the description, it says you can now import your data as if it was intended to be like a new feature that was brought with the update, even though it was advertised as having such a function. I am a bit concerned about that because the bug fixes are labelled as bug fixes, whereas this one isn't. Anyway, then we actually do have the bug fixes. First is a fix of fitness age data where it was displaying a nice age of 69 after stretching exercises in the play report and graph. I never encountered that, but they have recorrected any instances of this now, so the report is now more accurate, which is really good. Next is a fix for consecutive day data. When going into date, change time and updating it, it was removing streaks because it was based on date. Now it's been altered because the streaks are based on consecutive days data rather than the actual date. They note that it could cause a reduction in some consecutive streaks because of this. This is good as the time in general is kind of messed up in this game, but I'll go into that in a sec. We then have a bug fix where in 2-player mode, weight calculations for player 2 were sometimes wrong based on the estimated calories. They haven't actually altered any previous data on this, but it seems they've made the calculation more accurate so it won't be an issue going forward. Now there's two other fixes as well. There's a fix for the instructor text for hook combo 2 where the instructions were placed wrong, and I've got to say I didn't actually notice as a few of the instructions kind of seem a bit off when you're in the flow of things mid-workout anyway. And finally there's an update for Laura's outfit. One of them has actually had to be adjusted. Now I don't know what this is or why. I've been looking and I haven't been able to find any differences, so if you can point that out to me, please shout me in the comments, that'd be fantastic. Now a quick shout out as well, the No Mercy mode for Laura and Bernardo has been released to coincide with this update, so now every trainer also has a No Mercy mode, which is pretty cool. Go into that little thing on the menu and you'll be able to download that. So yeah, that's the walkthrough for this update. There's some good fixes. Clearly they've taken on some player feedback, but there's still some stuff that does need fixing, especially with the time. See, this photo explains it really well actually, and before you ask, I didn't think about taking a screenshot on my laptop screen, even though that's clearly the better option. Anyway, the date for me in Australia is the 29th of January right now, and the game thinks I'm on the 28th of January. The date time update doesn't do anything to alter this, so rather than the game run off the internal switch clock, which would make sense, it runs off its own clock, which must be based on Greenwich Mean Time or something. It's really frustrating, to be honest. And there's also no sign of any upgrades to hit detection or oversensitivity, which does need addressing because, when you're in the thick of it with these hard combos, it often detects the arm drawing back as a punch and messes with your combo or won't register a hook or something like that. The amount of times I've done all perfects and then near the end a drawback is actually registered and it's gone for okay instead, look, it's way too high. So there's some updates for things to address. Anyway, thank you for watching this little video about the update. What are your thoughts? What do you think needs addressing next? Let me know in the comments, hit like on the video and stick around for more in-depth Fitness Boxing 2 content. Maybe press that subscribe button as well. Thanks so much and I'll see you soon.